President Obama marked the 9/11 anniversary with a moment of silence at the White House. There were observances as well at the Pentagon and in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, where the heroes of Flight 93 were awarded the Congressional Gold Medal posthumously. And at the 9/11 Memorial in New York, Adriana Fiore remembered the father she lost.
13 years ago yesterday, you put me to bed not knowing it would be your last time. I miss you so much. Daddy, you're my hero. I love you.
Bob Schieffer, our chief Washington correspondent and anchor of Face the Nation, is here with us tonight with his thoughts on terrorism then and now. Bob?
Scott, the ironies of what happened last night are inescapable. The president who came to office to bring the troops home telling us last night he is sending some Americans back to Iraq and expanding the war on terrorism into Syria. And telling us on the eve of this day, the 13th anniversary of 9/11 and its horrific scenes burned forever into America's memory. 2 years after 9/11, George Bush stood beneath a huge sign declaring mission accomplished, but of course it wasn't. 8 years later, the Obama administration declared Osama bin Laden dead and GM alive, as if the war on terror had been all but won, but of course it hadn't. The problem with wars is they're never over until both sides say they are over. So whether you call it a war or not, last night the president seemed to acknowledge that. Unlike the presidential rhetoric of years gone by, his speech did not have the feel of a quick fix. It recognized reality. War-weary though the nation may be, the threat posed by ISIS is real. 9/11 could happen again, and we can't negotiate with these people. They must be destroyed, and it won't be done in a day. But the president told us last night, it must be done. Scott.
Bob Schieffer. Bob, thanks very much.